2026 Minnesota DMV Motorcycle Permit Test 240 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. When riding in a group, inexperienced riders should be placed: Option A, in the front of the group. Option B, just behind the lead rider. Option C, at the back of the group. Option D, anywhere within the group. The correct answer is option B, just behind the lead rider. Explanation: inexperienced riders should ride near the front of a group, just behind the leader, so more experienced riders can keep an eye on them from behind. Question 2. Riding in cold weather for long periods of time could result in all of the following, except Option A, fatigue. Option B, hypothermia. Option C, severe chills. Option D, hot flashes. The correct answer is option D, hot flashes. Explanation: riding in cold weather for long periods of time can cause severe chill, fatigue, and even hypothermia. Be sure to wear proper clothing to protect you from the elements. Question 3. Hot flashes. Option A, orange. Option B, black. Option C, brown. Option D, deep blue. The correct answer is option A, orange. Explanation: orange, red, yellow, or green clothing can make you easier to see while riding a motorcycle. Wear brightly colored clothing no matter what time of day you are riding. Question 4. What does this hand signal mean? Option A, slow or stop. Option B, left turn. Option C, right turn. Option D, backing up. The correct answer is option A, slow or stop. Explanation: instead of or in addition to mechanical turn signals, operators may use hand signals to indicate turns or stops. If an operator's left arm is bent at the elbow and pointing downward, it means the operator plans to slow down or stop. Question 5. An experienced rider. Option A, changes positions within their lane as conditions change. Option B, stays in one portion of a lane at all times. Option C, weaves within the lane to be more visible. Option D, travels only on the oily portion of the lane. The correct answer is option A, changes positions within their lane as conditions change. Explanation: unlike drivers of larger vehicles, a motorcyclist has 3 lane position options in their travel lane. The rider should select whichever position is safest based on road and traffic conditions. Question 6. To effectively provide protection for a motorcycle rider, pants should: Option A, be made of a soft material. Option B, be made of a heavy material. Option C, fit loosely enough that they flap in the wind. Option D, be short and expose some parts of the legs. The correct answer is option B, be made of a heavy material. Explanation: for your protection, you should wear pants that cover your entire legs and are made of leather or another sturdy synthetic material. Clothing should fit snugly enough that it does not flap in the wind, but not so snugly that it restricts your movement. Question 7. Where is the engine cutoff switch usually located? Option A, near the left hand grip. Option B, near the right hand grip. Option C, near the left footrest. Option D, near the right footrest. The correct answer is option B, near the right hand grip. Explanation: the engine cutoff switch is generally located next to the right hand grip. It is important to know where all of your motorcycle's controls are located before starting out. Question 8. What can help reduce the risk of a head or neck injury in the event of a crash? Option A, riding on the shoulder. Option B, riding under the speed limit. Option C, wearing a helmet. Option D, not allowing a passenger on the motorcycle. The correct answer is option C, wearing a helmet. Explanation: wearing a helmet is the single most effective thing you can do to reduce the risk of head or neck injuries in the event of a crash. Question 9. When checking tires before a ride, you should look at all of the following except Option A, air pressure. Option B, general wear. Option C, general tread. Option D, shininess. The correct answer is option D, shininess. Explanation: before each ride, you should check the air pressure, tread, and general wear of your tires. Question 10. When an operator's left arm is extended straight out to the left, it means the operator. Option A, plans to turn left. Option B, is about to stop. Option C, plans to turn right. Option D, is about to slow down. The correct answer is option A, plans to turn left. Explanation: instead of mechanical turn signals, operators may use hand signals to indicate turns or stops. If an operator's left arm is extended straight out to the left, it means the operator plans to turn left or change lanes to the left. Question 11. Brightly colored helmets. Option A may make it easier for the wearer to be seen. Option B can be distracting. Option C don't help to improve a rider's visibility. Option D are not permitted. The correct answer is option A, may make it easier for the wearer to be seen. Explanation: choosing a brightly colored helmet is recommended. Not only will the helmet protect you in the case of a crash, but the bright color of the helmet will help other road users see you. Question 12. Increase your following distance. Option A, if the roadway is slippery. Option B, if there are only a few vehicles on the roadway. Option C, if the sun is shining. Option D, if drivers are following the speed limit. The correct answer is option A, if the roadway is slippery. Explanation: an expanded cushion of space is needed if your motorcycle will take longer than normal to stop. If the pavement is slippery, if you cannot see through the vehicle ahead of you, or if traffic is heavy and another driver may try to squeeze in front of you, open up your following distance. Question 13. When braking. Option A, use only one brake if it is a non-emergency situation. Option B, only use both brakes if you are riding on wet pavement. Option C, use both brakes regardless of the circumstances. Option D, use only the front brake. The correct answer is option C, use both brakes regardless of the circumstances. Explanation: you should use both brakes every time you slow or stop. Question 14. Of the following, which clothing item will not reduce injuries in a crash? Option A, heavy shoes. Option B, full-length pants. Option C, shorts. Option D, full-fingered gloves. The correct answer is option C, shorts. Explanation: to reduce the risk of injury, riders should wear a helmet, eye protection, heavy shoes or boots, full-length pants, a jacket, and full-fingered gloves. Clothing should be made of durable materials to best protect the wearer. Question 15. When riding, goggles. Option A, protect your eyes, but not the rest of your face. Option B, protect your face, but not your eyes. Option C, are not as effective at protecting your eyes as eyeglasses. Option D are not effective in providing any protection. The correct answer is option A. Protect your eyes, but not the rest of your face. Explanation. Goggles can provide protection for your eyes, but only a face shield can protect your entire face. Eyeglasses are not an adequate substitute for either goggles or a face shield. Question 16. A motorcyclist's cushion of space. Option A. Should always stay the same. Option B. Should vary according to riding conditions. Option C. Is not necessary in most situations. Option D. Should be avoided to keep traffic moving safely. The correct answer is option B. Should vary according to riding conditions. Explanation. An expanded cushion of space is needed if your motorcycle will take longer than normal to stop, if the pavement is slippery, if you cannot see through the vehicle ahead of you, or if traffic is heavy and another driver may try to squeeze in front of you. Open up your following distance. Question 17. The best lane position is option A, the one that lets you travel the fastest. Option B, the one that allows you to draft off of other vehicles. Option C, the one that allows you be seen by other motorists. Option D, the one that places you in other vehicles' blind spots. The correct answer is option C, the one that allows you be seen by other motorists. Explanation. A properly chosen lane position should provide a number of benefits, including an increased ability to see others and to be seen. It should help you avoid wind blasts, other drivers' blind spots, and surface hazards. Your lane position should discourage other drivers from trying to share your lane and provide you with an escape route should a hazard arise. Choose a lane position that maximizes your space cushion. Question 18. A motorcycle with a sidecar. Option A cannot tip over. Option B can tip over if making a turn too fast. Option C is designed to take corners at any speed. Option D should not be used for loading items. The correct answer is option B. Can tip over if making a turn too fast. Explanation. Even with 3 wheels on the ground, a sidecar can tip over if it is being turned too sharply or is moving too fast for a corner. Question 19. To reduce your reaction time, you should. Option A. Ride under the speed limit. Option B. Cover the clutch and brakes. Option C. Shift into neutral when slowing. Option D. Accelerate before turning. The correct answer is option B. Cover the clutch and brakes. Explanation. When approaching a potentially dangerous area, such as an intersection, you should cover the clutch lever and both brakes in order to reduce the amount of time you will need to react to any hazards. Question 20. If a friend has had too much to drink and wants to ride their motorcycle, you should. Option A. Let them. Option B. Encourage them to take roads that are not crowded. Option C. Not get involved. Option D. Take their keys. The correct answer is option D. Take their keys. Explanation. Never let someone ride if they have had too much to drink. Do whatever you can to prevent them from riding, including taking their keys if necessary. Arrange an alternative way for them to get home. Question 21. Can clothing help prevent injuries in the event of a crash? Option A. No, clothing is not really for protection. Option B. No, clothing is more of a personal choice. Option C. Yes, but only if garments are very loose and flap in the wind. Option D. Yes, if pants and a jacket cover your arms and legs completely. The correct answer is option D. Yes, if pants and a jacket cover your arms and legs completely. Explanation. Appropriate clothing can reduce the risk of injury in a crash. Choose a jacket and pants that cover your arms and legs, are made of sturdy material, and are snug enough that they do not flap in the wind. Question 22. When riding, you should: Option A. Turn your head and shoulders to look through turns. Option B. Keep your arms straight. Option C. Keep your knees away from the gas tank. Option D. Turn just your head and eyes to look through turns. The correct answer is option D. Turn just your head and eyes to look through turns. Explanation. Always look through a turn to where you want to go. Turn only your head to look, not your shoulders, and keep your eyes level with the horizon. Question 23. When passing parked vehicles, motorcycle riders should be especially cautious of a: Option A. Motorists looking for a place to park. Option B. Cars leaving their parking spaces. Option C. Oncoming traffic. Option D. Noise. The correct answer is option B. Cars leaving their parking spaces. Explanation. When passing parked vehicles, use caution. You may encounter vehicles pulling away from the curb or leaving parking spaces. Question 24. To be legal, a motorcycle must be equipped with all of the following, except Option A. At least one headlight. Option B. A brake light. Option C. A windshield wiper. Option D. A horn. The correct answer is option C. A windshield wiper. Explanation. In Minnesota, all motorcycles are required to be equipped with a rear-view mirror, a horn, a muffler, one or two headlights, one red taillight, and at least one brake. If the motorcycle has a seat designed or suitable for use by a passenger, it must also have footrests or floorboards for the passenger. Question 25. It is recommended that our motorcyclist: Option A. Shift gears in a turn. Option B. Shift gears before a turn. Option C. Change power suddenly in a turn. Option D. Ride the brake throughout the turn. The correct answer is option B. Shift gears before a turn. Explanation. It is recommended that you change gears prior to entering a turn. Question 26. Of the crashes involving both a motorcycle and a car, how many are caused by the driver failing to properly yield the right-of-way to the rider? Option A. About 10%. Option B. About 25%. Option C. Over 50%. Option D. About 90%. The correct answer is option C. Over 50%. Explanation. Of the crashes involving both a motorcycle and a car, more than half are caused by the driver failing to properly yield right-of-way to the rider. Question 27. The primary source of information about your motorcycle should come from: Option A. The motorcycle's former owner. Option B. The owner's manual. Option C. A library book about motorcycles. Option D. A motorcycle enthusiast. The correct answer is option B. The owner's manual. Explanation. The owner's manual should be your primary source of information about your specific type of motorcycle. Be sure to read the manual before operating your motorcycle for the first time. Question 28. If your motorcycle starts to wobble, you should: Option A. Accelerate out of the wobble. Option B. Use the brakes immediately. Option C. Grip the handlebars firmly and gradually close the throttle. Option D. Downshift. The correct answer is option C. Grip the handlebars firmly and gradually close the throttle. Explanation: do not try to accelerate out of a wobble because doing so will only make the motorcycle more unstable. Instead, grip the handlebars firmly, slow down by gradually closing the throttle, move your weight as far forward and downward as possible, and pull off the road as soon as you can. Avoid applying the brakes, as this may also worsen the wobble. Question 29. The best source of information for your motorcycle is: Option A, the owner's manual. Option B, a general book about motorcycles. Option C, someone who has a different type of motorcycle. Option D, a television show about motorcycle riding. The correct answer is option A, the owner's manual. Explanation: to be sure you are familiar with a specific type of motorcycle that you are planning to ride, read the owner's manual before riding it for the first time. This is particularly important if you are riding a borrowed motorcycle. Question 30. Swerving a motorcycle. Option A requires a lot of traction. Option B requires little traction. Option C is a slow maneuver. Option D should be done to avoid a hazard on a slippery road. The correct answer is option A, requires a lot of traction. Explanation: swerving is a quick maneuver that requires a lot of traction in order to be safely executed. Making sudden moves, such as swerving, on slippery surfaces should be avoided. Question 31. If your front wheel skids as a result of braking, you should: Option A, keep the front brake engaged. Option B, release the front brake immediately and reapply the brake smoothly. Option C, release the front brake and only use the rear brake. Option D, release both brakes and coast to a stop. The correct answer is option B. Release the front brake immediately and reapply the brake smoothly. Explanation: if your front wheel locks as a result of braking, you should release the front brake immediately and reapply the brake smoothly. Question 32. When riding at night, how should your following distance compare to your following distance during the day? Option A. You should allow a longer following distance when following another vehicle at night. Option B. You should allow a shorter following distance when following another vehicle at night. Option C. You should always maintain the same following distance regardless of the time of day. Option D. Following distance really doesn't matter. The correct answer is option A. You should allow a longer following distance when following another vehicle at night. Explanation: distances are difficult to judge in the dark because visual cues like shadows and light contrasts can be missing or distorted. You should allow a longer following distance when riding at night than you do when riding during the day. Question 33. Most motorcycle crashes happen: Option A, at high speeds. Option B, after riding for a long time. Option C, far from home. Option D, on short trips. The correct answer is option D, on short trips. Explanation: most motorcycle crashes happen on short trips that are less than 5 miles long at speeds slower than 30 miles per hour. Question 34. If a driver is tailgating you, you should: Option A, speed up. Option B, allow them to pass. Option C, prevent them from passing. Option D, move to one side of your lane to allow them to share the lane. The correct answer is option B, allow them to pass. Explanation: the best way to deal with a tailgater is to get them ahead of you. If you can do so safely, change lanes and let them pass. Speeding up may only increase the danger by encouraging them to keep tailgating you at a higher speed. Question 35. Which of the following is not considered protective eyewear? Option A, contact lenses. Option B, glasses. Option C, goggles. Option D, a face shield. The correct answer is option A, contact lenses. Explanation. Even if a motorcycle has a windscreen, riders are required to wear protective eyewear, such as appropriate glasses, goggles, or face shields. Contact lenses do not satisfy this requirement. Question 36. All of the following will lessen your chances of being involved in an accident, except Option A, remaining alert. Option B, identifying hazards and prioritizing risks. Option C, riding without a headlight. Option D, maintaining a space cushion. The correct answer is option C, riding without a headlight. Explanation. To reduce your risk of being involved in a crash, you should remain alert and ready to react to any hazard. Identify hazards and decide the order in which you need to address the hazards. Always use your headlight to make yourself more visible and maintain an adequate space cushion around your motorcycle at all times. Question 37. Taking a turn too fast. Option A is acceptable as long as you stay under the speed limit. Option B is safer on a motorcycle than in a car. Option C is acceptable as long as no vehicles are near you. Option D can cause you to end up in another lane or leave the road. The correct answer is option D, can cause you to end up in another lane or leave the road. Explanation. Taking a turn too fast is dangerous. If you cannot hold the turn, you may end up turning into another lane or even off of the road entirely. Use caution when taking a turn. Question 38. What may help if you experience slippage of your drive chain? Option A, tightening the chain. Option B, loosening the chain. Option C, using the throttle more. Option D, applying the rear brake. The correct answer is option A, tightening the chain. Explanation. If you experience chain slippage, tightening the chain may help. If tightening the chain does not reverse the problem, replace the chain before continuing to ride your motorcycle. Question 39. When riding in a group, what does it mean when the lead rider raises their left arm and extends their index finger, as shown in the image? Option A, speed up. Option B, slow down. Option C, ride in a single file formation. Option D, the group will pull off at the next exit. The correct answer is option C, ride in a single file formation. Explanation. Hand signals are an important part of communication when riding in groups. A lead rider raising their left arm and extending their index finger means that the group of riders should move into a single file formation. Question 40. When riding a motorcycle and trying to turn, you should Option A, press the grip in the direction you want to turn. Option B, press the grip opposite of the direction you want to turn. Option C, not hold the grip because it can be dangerous. Option D, not lean the motorcycle as that can be unsafe. The correct answer is option A. Press the grip in the direction you want to turn. Explanation. When traveling faster than a walking pace, your motorcycle will need to lean to turn. Pressing the grip in the direction you want to turn will cause you to lean in the appropriate direction.